Hi everyone, I'm Sadaf, and in today's session, I will be talking about building your confidence with the knowledge that your opinion or your voice counts. And I'd love to hear your feedback or your comments below. Feel free to share or like, and together we can become more confident together and look at the things that hold us back. So I'm running these sessions for Shaman Women's Centre. Feel free to follow them below and follow myself, Resonate Success, on my accounts as well for more resources. So I wanted to start by asking you, have you ever wondered why sometimes we don't share our opinions about something we're passionate about? Or when we're engaged in a conversation but we just don't feel that our voice counts? And there can be many reasons for this. One could be that you are confident and you just have the self belief to observe and process the content of the conversation first and then reply once you have formulated your answer in your own time. Or maybe you just feel that you don't have that confidence to say what really matters to you, and it all may come out jumbled and not how you want it to come across. But simply, whatever the reason may be, it's all about confidence and self belief that we have in who we are. So there's lots of different factors that come into play here. So having a confident person, for example, who's leading or inputting on a conversation can make us feel nervous sometimes and make us feel that opinion doesn't really count. And remember, your voice does count. That's why we're doing this session today. Every voice counts. It doesn't matter how confident someone is or underconfident, everybody's voice counts. Imagine if we were to add up all those singular voices, it becomes a force to be reckoned with. Lots of small voices become a massive voice. So one tip I want to share with you today is when next time you're engaging in a conversation, whether it's face to face or on social media or any other platform, email or on the phone, take your time. Formulate your answer in your head in terms of what you want to say. And how we do this is simply by stopping, stepping back and observing the flow of the conversation. And then it's your choice to decide if you want to share your views. And at this point, you may want to, or perhaps you just want to follow up and think and process about what you want to say. And that way, we don't make rash comments and rash decisions and feel undervalued. And it's often the case that in life at some point we all have experienced not having the chance to say what really matters. And that could be through family situations, friends, or work, or perhaps something completely different. Now, if we're told enough that what we say doesn't matter, we begin to feel undervalued and not worthy. But let me tell you here today that you are worthy and your voice and opinion does count, regardless of what other people may think of you. And you have the choice to share your opinion openly or keep it within. It all depends on your personal situation. Now, we all want to feel more confident in some way, in some form, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But sometimes it's not as easy as we may think it is to achieve this. And there are so many ways to do this, and we will observe this in today's session. So, if we look at our self-confidence, it's to do with being able to do something successfully on our own terms. And this also aligns with the concept of self-esteem or self-belief, which is our sense of how worthy or capable we are as individuals, and how we perceive and place value and approve of ourselves. So right now, just for a moment, I'd like you to just think about how is it that we can sometimes have high opinions about ourselves, and sometimes we can fluctuate down to the other end and have low opinions. Just think about that for a moment. And the next question would then naturally be, where did these opinions about ourselves come from? Well, the great news is that it's possible to improve our self-confidence with the right tools and having that readiness to change and accept who we are. We're all unique and different, and we all share our passions and information and our voices differently. So once we begin to value ourselves more, We begin to feel more positive about who we are, and we become more grounded in the belief that of who we are, and we begin to enjoy life a little bit more. And I think that's what we all deserve, is some happiness and some being able to look forward to who we are and learning more about ourselves. So where does the change begin? Well, when we begin to explore and address and challenge our negative core beliefs, because we all have them, often our beliefs are influenced by people around us, such as our family, our peers, maybe our community, cultural kind of scenarios, social media. There's so many different elements of how we are influenced by who we are, or what we feel we're expected to say. But it's more than likely that a specific event or a situation in the past has influenced the way we value and perceive ourselves. Perhaps you may not be able to trace back that criticism from where it started, but we may still be able to be affected by those words and opinions or perceptions that influence our self-esteem today, and as well as the value we actually place on ourselves. So over the years, I've worked with so many individuals who take on board other people's negative views and over time have accepted them. The normalisation of criticism and feeling undervalued can feel immense and impact our lives in so many ways. And then repetitively, people slowly begin to tell themselves that they are useless, that they are unintelligent or incapable. Unfortunately, they begin to believe it, and it's really sad to see that. Now, for example, if you're told something again and again, the sad fact is, if it's negative, we begin to believe it. Ultimately, we get caught up in that vicious cycle, which can lead to anxiety, depression, issues of confidence, lack of self-esteem, and life begins to spiral out of control in more ways than one. And that voice that we have, or the inner critic within us, everyone has one, feeds on those negative thought patterns and thrives in that lack of self-worth that we place upon ourselves. And all we need to do is flip that switch, that internal switch that we have located in ourselves, and it's waiting there for you to initiate. So over time and with trust, I've encouraged clients to become more to search within themselves, begin to love and respect and value themselves, and realize that they are in fact capable, they are worthy, and they are valued, regardless what other people think about them. And then to see slowly people begin to increase their self-esteem, and in turn their confidence, is absolutely wonderful to see. Now, the side effects then of increasing self-confidence and your self-esteem is beginning to see success in other domains in other areas of your life, such as your relationship, your education goals, your confidence and overall happiness. And it's been a privilege to watch people on this amazing journey. And seeing people find that light bulb moment and shed those former negative layers of themselves or versions of themselves and end up growing and emerging with a higher self-esteem is really wonderful in so many ways. And that's why I love to help people to have the pleasure of being part of that journey. And one of my clients said, I've come to realise that over the years I was made to feel like a doormat. I now realise I'm not a doormat. I am what I choose to be, and I am worth so much more and capable of anything I put my mind to. And it's wonderful to see this particular client for years had felt that her opinion didn't count, that she was worthless. What was the point of her being even here in this world? So after lots of sessions and an inner journey, she began to really flourish and bloom, and it was wonderful to see. So, for example, if you're sitting here listening, perhaps you've grown accustomed to hearing belittling or negative comments or remarks about yourself, and you no longer challenge them even though they may not be true, and most likely are not true. And out of habit, we keep repeating them things over and over again, and we get caught up in that vicious cycle. We worry, our anxiety levels increase immensely, and we begin to believe what other people say about us. Now, the more often than so, our thoughts go by unchallenged, and then the stronger these negative thoughts and behaviours become. So being aware of our inner critic, and we all have one, we can begin to question the validity of our thoughts in the here and now, in the present moment. And when we begin to do this, we can start reframing those thoughts into a more positive template or a more positive way of seeing things. And a really important point is when people belittle us or, direct negative comments, whether they're obvious or subtle, just ask yourself, is there a chance that this belief is not true? We don't have to believe everything people tell us. Always question that and keep yourself in that place where you question, is this belief about me true? So, with that, I would love to now deliver a Your Voice Counts, Build Your Confidence meditation. So, with that, let's get meditating. So, in your own time, if you'd like to get yourself into a nice, relaxing position, perhaps you're sitting or lying down or standing, perhaps, whatever works for you. Just notice where you are and gently close your eyes. Bring awareness to your body. Take the very first action of self-awareness right now. Gently bring awareness to your breath, your ability to breathe at will, your breath that is yours and has been with you your entire life. It adapts when it needs to the demand of our circumstances, flows without effort when we are resting. Taking lots of full and deep breaths every day is proven to change our bodies and minds for the better. So, let's start by taking in a few full and deep breaths, holding it for a moment at the top and naturally exhaling it all out. Now, bring awareness again to your breath and inhale slowly and deeply right up to the crown of your head and hold for 3. 1, 2, 3, and exhale gently until no air remains. Notice how your belly and chest expand in acceptance of your amazing breath. How lucky are we to inhale this life-sustaining oxygen that flows through our bloodstream. Let your blood observe this life energy. Now, as you inhale slowly and deeply, just notice how you feel right now. Perhaps you feel rejuvenated and invigorated by this breathing. Perhaps you feel calm and restful. Holding it in for a few seconds, 3, 2, 1, and exhale out slowly. Just notice how breathing comes naturally for you and how we can take breathing for granted. As you exhale, let go of any tension or worry. And don't worry if it's difficult. It will come with time and practice. When you breathe deeply and fully consider it as an act of self-love and pausing to feel this love towards yourself and how you are not limited to what others think of you. And exhale into complete relaxation. As you lie there relaxing, just think about how we spend so much time thinking about Just noticing any thoughts and allowing them to be. Just notice how you allow your breath to flow at its own rhythm without any effort. This is your breath. It's an energy force within you. It gives you strength to believe in you because you deserve to believe in you. As you relax there, just notice how deep breathing increases the supply of oxygen to your brain, allowing your brain to release positive chemicals that make you feel happier with who you are. By breathing deeply and often, you are telling your body to rest. This is self-love. This love towards yourself will increase your confidence and worthiness and how valued you really are. Now, let's pay attention to ourselves even more by relaxing the mind even further now. Just notice how your thoughts can race around in your mind perhaps, one after the other. Just notice how they come and go. Just allow them to come and allow them to pass without any judgment. Just notice how some thoughts can linger whilst other thoughts come and go in a split second. Now, bring awareness to the sound of your breath and try to focus on that. Maybe you can hear the sound of your breath. Is it loud, shaky, quiet or calm? Just notice it. Your mind relaxes when you activate your senses, and if it doesn't, that's okay too. In order to increase your self-confidence and realize how valued you really are, you must expand the good things you feel about yourself and observe any negative thoughts as soon as they arise. Now, as you relax there, listening and enjoying these moments all for yourself, perhaps tell yourself the following. What other people think of me is none of my business, even if those thoughts and words are about me, because those thoughts and words, even if they're about me, belong to them. Those words and thoughts came out of their mouth. And what is important is what I think or feel about myself. I am capable of viewing my voice. I am capable of loving myself and believing in myself and how worthy I really am. I am not defined by what others think of me. I am on my own journey and only my views about me are important. Each day I allow my confidence to grow and realize how worthy I really am. The more worthy I begin to feel, the more valued I am. I am worthy of happiness and I respect the joy that comes with it. Deciding to value my self-worth unconditionally, no matter what happens, feels attainable and within my reach. I deserve to find the real me. I deserve love and self-respect for who I am. Day by day, as my confidence grows stronger than before, so do positive feelings about who I am. As my confidence grows stronger than before, that negative voice grows quieter and shifts far, far away. Along with my confidence, I'm learning to love and accept everything about myself. And I'm learning to accept me for who I am, not what others think I should be. And always value myself. Today I believe in myself even more than yesterday. Valuing myself is a priority. The more I believe in myself, the better I will feel. I will enjoy every moment with positivity. Every part of my being is encompassed with love for who I am and what I am worth, and the impact I make on the world, however small or large it may be. Now, as you relax there calm and at peace, building confidence in who you are, remind yourself right now that what other people think of you is none of your business, even if those thoughts and words are about you. Because those thoughts and words, even if about you, belong to them. They came out of their mouths, out of their mind. What is important is what you think and feel about yourself. Now, repeat the following affirmations to yourself. I let go of negative perceptions of others about myself. I embrace love, self-worth, my value. I am capable, confident, strong, calm and relaxed. I feel my self-esteem growing like a warm, comforting light emanating from my heart. As you relax there, confident in who you are and what you're worth, remind yourself that each time you need to raise your energy, to raise your confidence, find that warm light from your heart and let it wrap around you and help you build your confidence through your day. This light that belongs to you, that thrives and grows on your self-belief and worthiness. This warm light that you can access at any time, anywhere. Imagine how it must feel to be free of those self-limiting thoughts. How does it feel to begin to empower yourself, to embark on this inward journey, enjoying these moments all for yourself? Now, in your own time, gently bring awareness back to your body. notice how it feels from your toes, through your legs, your torso, shoulders, neck and head. Gently begin opening your eyes and bring back awareness to your room. I hope you found this session beneficial, and I hope that it's provided you with your own light bulb moment to reveal to you that your voice does count, or even that you've enjoyed a wonderful, deeply relaxation here today. So thank you so much for today. I'm going to finish off with a quote that we've mentioned during the meditation. So what other people think of you is none of your business. Even if those thoughts and feelings and opinions are about you, because those thoughts and words and feelings, even if they've come out of their mouths, belong to them. What is important is what you think of yourself and feel about yourself. So thank you so much. In the next session, we'll be looking at aging with grace and power. So I'm really looking forward to delivering that session. Please feel free to drop your comments below and take care.